Hello and welcome to my 7 Wonders Age 1 cards walkthrough. So we're going to walk through and look at all of the Age 1 cards for the 7 Wonders game. The first ones we're going to talk about is the 4 resource cards that comes. Okay, we're going to start with the 3-player version, and then I'm going to go through the cards that you add for the other when you add more players. That kind of show that the game changes a bit as you add more players. So the first 4 cards are the 4 resource cards. You get stone, wood, brick, and ore. Those 4 cards are there to those don't cost you anything to purchase. You can just take those if they come up. The second cards are resource cards that cost a gold, but they have 2 resources on them. So you can have, for 1 gold, you can get a stone or a wood, or a brick or ore. Then we have the military cards in the 3-player game. There's 3 of those. So in a 3-player game, in the first round, everyone could have a military if it comes up right. 1 costs an ore, 1 costs a brick, and 1 costs a wood. So we have the stockade, the guard tower, and the barracks. And we have some manufactured goods. We have the glassworks, the press, and the loom. So those are also don't cost anything to get, but you can. Those are also needed a lot of times in the Wonders cards. Then civilian structures. There's the theater, which then makes building the statue easier. The baths, which helps you with the aqueduct. And the altar. Now these give you victory points. So you can see there's 2 of them for 2 points and 1 for 3 points. Commercial structures in this first 3-player set is the marketplace, the west trading post, and the east trading post. So the marketplace lets you buy a good from, or manufactured goods from the person to the right or the left of you for 1 gold. The east trading post lets you go to the person to your left for a brick, a wood, gold, or ore or wood for 1 gold. And then the west trading post lets you do that from the right, so you can also get for 1 gold. Normally it costs 2 gold, so these cards let you get it for a little bit cheaper. And then there's the 3 science cards. So you have the scriptorium, the workshop, and the apothecary. So you have those cards that you can, if you're going to go for the science victory conditions, you want to collect those. So there is 3, so everybody could get started on science if they want. That's a strategy you'll have to look at and see who's buying science, who's buying what. If you add a 4th player, you do add the lumberyard for another wood and an ore vein for another ore. And you also add 1 more resource card that's for a gold. You can have the stone or brick with the excavation. 1 more military. So again, all 4 players in round 1 could have military if it comes up that way. This is the guard tower. You could have a tavern, which gets you 5 gold. And you could get a civilian structure is the pawn shop, which gets you 3 victory points. And then it does add 1 more science card, another scriptorium. When you add a 5th player, you get 2 more resources actually. You get a clay pool and a stone pit. You get another card with a dual resource with stone or with wood and ore and forest cave. You add one more military. So again, in the first round, all 5 players could have military. The barracks adds another tavern, gets you 5 gold. It adds the altar, which helps you upgrade to the temple, and 2 victory points. And it all adds one more science card. Now when you add a 6th player, you get a mine and a tree farm. Both of those cards are the dual resource for a gold. So you have the wood and brick, and you have the stone and ore. No free resources when you add that 6th player. It adds 3 each, one each of the manufactured goods, so a loom, a press, and a glassworks again. Now when you add the 7th player, you get one more science card, a workshop. You get one more military, stockade. You get 2 more civilian structures, the pawn shop and the baths, each worth 3 victory points. And you get a west and east trading post, which again lets you get resources for gold, and you get another tavern. So the game does change a bit when you add players based on how the cards kind of mix at that point. So it does change your strategy just a touch.